Hi everyone, welcome to Naresh Technologies. This is Srinivas. See, in this video, I'm going to explain. This is the continuous session of a collections framework, data structures and algorithms implementation session. And here it is in this video tutorial. We are going to discuss about static memory versus dynamic memory. Dynamic memory. Simply, we can say what is the difference between array versus collection. Simple. See here what is the use of data structures and algorithms means if you are trying to store one integer element. If you want to store, simply we are declaring one variable and we are storing the value like this. So a get memory allocation at some location. Later if you want to access the information like 10, if you want to access 10, here we are accessing directly by using its identity. Next, I want to store one more element like b is equal to 20. It will get different memory allocation, and anyway with the help of variable name we can access. But sir, suppose if I want to store mobile numbers of 1000 people, and here it is account numbers I want to store 10,000 account numbers I want to store, like a student marks I want to store student marks. Suppose 1000 account numbers if you want to store, you cannot declare 1000 different variables. 1000 different variables you cannot declare. Suppose, sir, I will declare like A, B, C, D. Next, after that, if you want to store more elements, then once again, we need to open the logic code. We need to open, and we are declaring some more variables, and we are executing the program and all. And it is very hard to work with a more number of variables to store the data. So that's the reason a basic data structure they introduce, that is what we called array. That is called array. Here it is, array means it can store more than one element. Only one variable, just one array variable, but you can store more than one element. More than one element means what? Hundreds of lakhs of elements you can store. No limitation. The only limitation is what? Different types of data we cannot store. Sir, why we cannot store also? Reasons are there. I'll explain all the reasons. Why we cannot use array to store to store different types of elements. Heterogeneous elements you cannot store, only homogeneous, same type of elements. This is array. And one more main disadvantage is what? Array is static. Array is what? Static. Sir, what is static? Static means what? Fixed in size. Fixed in size. Once you allocate the memory to array, we cannot change. Cannot be changed. That's all. That is called static. Once you fix the size, you cannot modify the size of array. So if you know exactly, sir, in my application I need to work with exactly 1000 elements. Okay, you can go with the array, and with the size is 1000. So suppose if I don't know, right, and what is the how many number of elements I want to store, I don't know. And sometimes I want to increase and I want to decrease. I want to insert more number of elements, I want to delete. Then array is not suitable for your application. Simple. Suppose if we fix the size 10,000 and you are working with only 100 elements, then remaining all the locations are empty. You are wasting the memory wantedly in your application. Then why you are choosing array? So the main difference between array and collection. Array is a static, that is fixed in size. And next one, collection. What is that collection object? Here it is a it can store more than one element. Same story, it can store more than one element. Homogeneous elements, heterogeneous elements concept later. Once we enter into that collections framework deeply, then you will understand. Concept by concept I will explain. Here it is, array is a static and collection is dynamic. Dynamic means what? The size is not fixed. Here the size is not fixed. This is. So means what? Depends on the insertions. The size will grow automatically. Depends on the deletions. The size will shrink automatically. The size will grow and the size will shrink. Depends on insertions and depends on deletions. That is. So here, sir, whenever we are creating one collection object, can we fix the size? Yes. We can create a collection object with a fixed size. We can call it as a capacity with initial capacity. But here it is a gradually the capacity will increase depends on insertions and it will decrease depends on deletions. That is what we called dynamic. That is what we called dynamic. So the main difference, sir, why collections already arrays concept is there. Why they introduced collections means what? Simple answer you can give. Arrays are static, nothing but the size is fixed. Once you allocate the memory, you cannot modify the memory. So if we don't know exactly how many elements we are inserting and how many elements we are deleting, then we cannot use array. Collections not like that. Collections not like that. Depends on our requirement only. Depends on the data storage only. The memory will be allocated in the application to store the information. So that is the reason. So this is the main difference between static memory and dynamic memory. That is, static memory example is array, dynamic memory example is a collection. In the next video, I am going to explain about array little bit briefly. Okay, thank you.